Just taking a quick look at Oregon's offense, what stands out to you about them this year?
Nothing really. It's the same offense that they kind of ran last year. They got a couple new players, but we're just scheming like how we've been scheming all the other teams we played.
They had Lockie when you played them last year. Prukop, the different kind of quarterback. What have you seen from him so far?
Well, what we've seen so far is just that he likes to run the ball a lot more than they did last year. But we're still going to do our own job as a defense to stop the offense of Oregon.
Going into Pac-12 play, what's the vibe with this team right now, conference season getting started?
We're really excited. Can't wait to play our first conference game against Oregon, under the lights and packed house. So we're just ready to finally get it rolling for real this time.
Has Grinch's approach changed all over the course of the season with how it's played out? Is it a different Alex Grinch in practice?
No, we've still been the same. Get the ball, see ball, get ball, execute our techniques, and run the defense to close to perfection as possible. But the main thing is our strength to the ball and our check downs and things like that. Been the same.
It seemed like the secondary play really improved between week 1 and week 2. What sort of happened during the time in between?
We just focused in a little more. Game 1 is always the one to get all the kinks out, but we watched the film and learned and practiced harder the next week to get better and really worked on our technique throughout the practice to be better for the next game and the games to come.
What makes it so difficult to play a dual threat quarterback? In the first game, you played Gabe Goober, who's in Washington. He sort of did a little bit of everything. What are the difficulties that presents for a defense?
There's no difficulties really. It's more just doing our own technique and running the defense that the coach tells us to run, and we just execute and get downhill and find the ball.
How was the bye week?
It was what we needed. It was great work for us. We were working hard. It was a bye week, but we didn't treat it as such. We treated it like we had a game on Saturday. So we practiced hard and flew around and made plays on balls.
What are your thoughts on having the bye week so early in the season?
It kind of sucks, but it's good at the same time because we got 9 games straight now, so we get no break. But it's kind of like what we need. Get to watch some football instead of playing it. So we get to watch some and then get our bodies right for the 9-week period that we have.
How surprised were you that Colorado went in odds and beat them with the backup quarterback?
Colorado's a good team, just like Oregon's a good team, but at the end of the day, it's football. The ball doesn't know who's supposed to win what game, so it was a good game to watch too. So yeah.
Did you get to watch a lot of Pac-12 games?
Yeah, I did. I got to watch almost every game. It's Pac-12, yeah.
What do you think about the Pac-12, seeing all those games, just how competitive it is?
I think it's actually more competitive this year than it was last year. A lot of new players, a lot of the same players, but it's just a lot of more teams look more hungry this year. Last year was fun, but this year just seems like just more competition across the board.
If you were on Arizona State's hands team, would you dive on that ball or would you try and run it back?
Actually, no. The person that actually ran it back was DJ Calhoun. He played at my high school, so I seen him do it already before he did it in a game in my high school. So watching him do that again, I was kind of like, oh, I've seen that before. So, yeah.
What kind of feedback did you get over the last 2 weeks from the Bay Area, from your friends?
I got a lot of positive feedback, just like everyone else would if they made a play on the ball. It was great to see that everyone was watching and watched me make that play. But we got another game coming up, and that play is over with. So I'm just focused on Oregon now.
When you guys won in Eugene last year, it sort of turned into Royce Freeman versus the WSU defense. I mean, he may not play this year, but if he does, how kind of excited are you guys for that challenge again?
Well, we're actually really excited. We're excited for anyone that we get to go against that's not our own players, but we're still at the same time we're just scheming for Oregon's offense, not just one player. So we got to worry about everyone on the field and not just one player.
Does it change preparation at all, not knowing whether he will play or not?
No, it's exactly the same. We're just playing Oregon, not just one player. It's the whole Oregon organization that we're playing against.
Is there any more emphasis placed on going for the ball? There were 3 fumbles against Idaho that the defense and special teams had.
No, it's the same as it was going into Idaho game, Boise game, and Eastern game. We're see ball, get ball. That's every single game.
Any questions on the line for Marcellus Pippins?
Hey Marcellus, how did having Devin Jones sort of run around at quarterback on the scout team help the defense prepare for Oregon and the fact that you'll be facing a dual threat guy?
It's actually really fun when he's playing quarterback. He turns into a different player. You know, he plays defense with us right now, but when he puts on the red jersey and he's at quarterback, he's a great visual for us to see how the Oregon quarterbacks are going to be running against us on Saturday.
And bringing Robert Taylor into the defense this year, it seems like he's taken some reps at corner, some reps at safety. Like, what has he added to the defense for you guys?
He just adds more plays to be made on the team. Just playing corner or playing safety, that's just more reps for him to get better at either one of the positions. But when he's on the field, he's going to make a play just like everyone else is on the field.
What's the relationship between you and Trayshawn? It seems like you guys go back and forth. You're always sort of competing for that starting spot.
Well, we got a real good relationship. Coach trusts us both enough to put us in the game on different series, and you know, he has a different game than me. So when he's in, he plays away, and when I'm in, I play away. But at the same time, when we're both in the game, you know, we're just doing our technique and working the scheme of the defense to make a play.
How would you say your game is different than his?
Well, he's a little longer than me, so he's probably more of a aggressive type of corner when he's in. So his arms are really long, so he could really get hands on the receivers. I'm more of a quick feet, more cover kind of corner. So that's how it kind of works.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions on the line for Marcellus? And back in the room.
You guys haven't necessarily started off games too well. Is there any way to remedy that or to figure out ways where you can jumpstart the excitement or the energy?
No, we just got to stop coming out flat. We've just been coming out flat at the last couple of games. We just got to just start fast and just have a rhythm about us before the game starts, and that would get us going in the beginning.
And also in your previous history of playing, is there a different feel when entering Pac-12 play when you're in the conference?
Not really. It's to me, I think it's just faster because, you know, everybody in the Pac-12 is really fast. So it's just practice picks up a little more. It's a little faster than when it's non-conference. And when we get in conference, a lot of things go by really fast.
Can you take anything away from the game against Oregon last year in preparation for this one?
We had to, on the DB side, we had to tackle better. Last year we didn't tackle as good as we should have did, but as a defensive whole, I feel we just got to work our scheme of the defense, and we'll come out with the outcome that we did this year.
Do you see anything from Oregon that you feel like plays really well into your guys' defensive scheme or your strengths?
The fact that they could give us the ball every play, yeah.